Hey, how are you? Are you doing good? Glad to see you. Glad to hear from you sometimes. Glad you're here. I hope you had a good Sabbath. You had a good day. You had a wonderful day. This is Joel Chestnut, Pendola Riada, episode number 53. A few things for me to share with you, some highlights in rapid sequence. I'll keep it short, sweet. Hopefully you can get the sweetness of it all. This is gonna be just like a dessert. It's gonna be like a dessert that you're gonna enjoy. Talking of dessert, let's go to Van Damme Stadium in Belgium. Day 2, my friend. Diamond League final. They call it the Diamond League final, day 2. Events. The weather was great today. I think athletes were appreciative that they could take a few layers out of their bodies and get themselves to run, jump, throw javelin. Faruka Hirosama, I think her name is, the bright smiling Japanese woman, saves the best for last, and she wins in 66 in javelin. If you haven't seen somebody who enjoys what they do, you need to watch that woman from Japan. When she steps on that runway, you know whatever happens, she's gonna be Mary Mora. She's excited, she's happy. She wins javelin. I always enjoy people who just do what they do, and they do it with a sense of, this is what I'm doing, and I'll be excited about it. I was very, very delighted to see. I enjoy watching Hiroshima Faruka. I think that's her name. I could be killing it after all, but that was javelin. I enjoyed that. 400 meters hurdles lived up to the hype. I think the local lady, what's her name? I forgot her name. Anyway, don't quote me on some of these names. I just enjoyed watching the 400-meter hurdles. Mita mia nne kuruka viunzi. And don't even try correcting that. You Swahili fanatics over there, purists, stop it. I'm just saying, mita mia nne kuruka viunzi was won by a local. Is she Polish or she's Belgium? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, let me slow you down a little bit and enjoy what I call a great day for Kenya. I think if you have noticed my episodes, I've been kind of feeling down for Kenya a little bit, mostly on the men's side. And yesterday, I think Amos Serem winning 3,000 steeplechase was a good day for Kenya. I think we should take that. He's a champion of the Diamond League, and I think it's a good day for Kenya. We should celebrate any wins as like anybody else. Any win you get, take it home, enjoy it, go reflect on it and appreciate it. As if 3,000 yesterday for men was not enough, Kenya seems to have done well again today, because in the 3,000 women, babyface Faith Cherotich surprises me to the core. 19-year-old, I think she's 19, right? Yeah, I think 19 or 20. It doesn't matter. She's young, babyface. Against Yavi Winfred, the Olympic champion. Chemutai from Uganda. The top three from Paris were here today, and what a race. What an exciting race. What a finish. What a bang. What a win for young babyface Faith Cherotich. Yavi had nothing at the home straight. Chemutai had nothing at the home straight. The young protagonist takes home the victory in the Diamond League in 3,000 women. 8:09:06 was the winning time. Who cares? Babyface Faith. Come on, girl. I think when you're so young, you don't even know how to celebrate. She gets her flowers. She walks the track. She gets a Kenyan flag. She walks the track. I have it right there. I should have given it to her. I was very proud for that young babyface girl winning. She's legit. I've always said that it's always good to see young talent. It keeps the sport alive. It keeps Kenya hoping for a good day in any championship. That was great for her. I think if you think about any W, any win, Yared Noguse won 1500 the other day against the top athletes, and when you win, you go put it in your resume. It's a W. Happy for Faith. I was really thrilled to see that one. That means Kenya won steeplechase, both men and women. So, good weekend for them, I think. And I think I'm happy to see that. And then it came down to a race that was interesting, 1500 meters. I think I'm repeating myself when in this podcast or these episodes I do. One of the things you should know as a spectator is that you cannot expect these big shows, these records to fall every weekend. So Faith Kipyegon, Captain Faith Kipyegon steps on the track today. And of course, the expectations are always high because every time she steps on the track nowadays, people are expecting something spectacular, which is good for spectators. It brings a crowd. But you can tell deep inside some of these athletes, some of these professional athletes like Faith, they know what a day is going to be. She does her thing. Welteji, the Ethiopians give her a threat. She had to look over her shoulder to make sure the competitors or the competition was, where was the competition, so to speak. Faith Kipyegon, Captain Faith Kipyegon wins. It didn't look as comfortable, but she won. And when she sticks her tongue out and she says, I got this thing, you know she got it. So she wins 354, 75 for 1500 at this time of the year. She's another champion here again from Olympics. She's a Diamond League champion. So she takes home all the cash. There's a big check coming with these championships, this Diamond League champion. When you win, it's a check. And this is what I've been rooting for. I always want these men and women to take something home. And this is where they take it all home. I was happy for her. Welteji did a good job. Hal from Australia was third. And most of the girls, there's a young lady from Kenya who is doing very well. I say that because she's a long, lanky, leggy girl who is just, I think she reminds me of David Kibet. They used to call him Trans Kenya. This guy who just runs, all you see is legs and bare. You could think he's not moving. I think this lady reminds me of I've been around and I can tell you, there's what they call, this lookalikes. And anyway, it was good for Faith again, captain. Captain reigns, captain wins, captain is still on top of the world. And I think one thing about Faith Kipyegon is how she's become the face of track and field, mostly middle distance. She's unbeatable in 1500 meters. She's established herself. She's Jacob Engelbrecht in 15. They both have swaggers. Their personalities are very strong. I think it's a good thing to have that. If you want to sell a brand, you got to sell your brand. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you're winning, right? So all the naysayers about this and that, about Jacob, you win. And you have a right to do what you can do when you're on top, as long as you're not looking down at people, so to speak. But your competition, you have to challenge them to come and take it from you. So Captain Faith Kipyegon wins 1500. And so there it was. It came down to 5,000 meters. Beatrice Chebet. What do you think? What did you see there? I thought I saw a race that it was just about Beatrice again, like in Zurich, where the race develops. You see the beginnings. They look great. The pacemaker did a good job. There were two Americans, Fulton and Warner. They did a good job in the beginning, build a certain pace. But what happened is a race like that, and you've heard me several times repeat myself, you need to have the next phase. The next phase is where things happen. And I think Beatrice did a good, she challenged herself. Beatrice in a zone. If you watch Beatrice Chebet, she gets in the zone. It's a zone whereby all you see is somebody running. You can't even see their eyes. She's just focused. It's spectacular. It draws you in, but you can only go so close because she doesn't let anybody just get into her zone. In fact, there's almost a tragedy because there was a photographer who wandered into the track on the curve after the 400, and he just wandered, like stupidly or something, almost caused Beatrice Chebet to stumble, because Beatrice is like that. She's like a horse on a race with those blindfolders, just like that. And I think this photographer came in and almost tripped her, but she survives to navigate. It wasn't that bad, but some of those things, for people like her who are on the zone when they're running, you don't need to be anywhere close to her. I think she sees the competition at the end of the race. I was like, she wakes up and she says, "Oh, there's people who are running with me. Hey, hello, hi, thank you. Oh, well done, well done, well done." She has her flowers. 1409. Is that the time she won? 1406. Yeah, who cares? She wins it. She's a champion again here. She's a Diamond League champion. I think when you think of Captain Faith Kipyegon, Beatrice Chebet, those are the brands, man. If Kenya doesn't see that as a brand, those are brands. Those are total brands that we have in Kenya. They are on top of their game. It's nice to see them do their thing. 5K goes to her. And there was a girl from Ethiopia who is 19 or under 20. She ran 14:21. I think it's the world record for under 20. Her name is Eisa, Eisa. That's all the name I remember. Incredible. This is young Ethiopian. And for me, when I see young Ethiopians, I know what's coming. Another Tirunesh Dibaba. But this is legit. This girl was legit. She's the only one who gave a chase. She gave Beatrice had like a 30-meter gap on everybody else, including a TikTok fanatic and TikTok celebrity Tanaka. Trust me. If you don't know Tanaka, check every race. She's always somewhere in the front. She's a character from Japan. Lovely. But she's there. I think she has legit time. I'm not making fun of her. But TikTok had a trend at the Olympics when she was in the lead. And then that's all she did. She was in the lead in the beginning, but she was not leading at the end. The field was turned around on her. It's a joke. Okay? Anyway, that was 5,000 for you. The beautiful things at the end of that race is watching how calm Beatrice Chebet is. I think she hails from a good family. You can tell she's grounded. She's very grounded. She's found a space in the athletic world. She's winning. She's doing her thing. It's incredible. And guess who is celebrating the victory at the finish line? Mary Moraa picked Beatrice up by the stands and held her like a little toy. What's wrong with Mary Moraa? What's wrong with her? That's Mary for you. Get her when it comes to victories and dance, and she's like, "Come up here, Beatrice." It is just Mary Moraa being Mary Moraa. Incredible. Kenyans, I think, did very well in this Diamond League because we are looking at victories in 3,000 yesterday. Mary Moraa 800. Today 1,500 for Captain Faith Kipyegon. And hey, hold on a minute. Did I forget something? Oh, I forgot the 800 meters. Men, today. Wow. I was sitting on the edge of my seat because I think Jamel Sejari showed up. Gabriel Tuhal, of course, was there. Marcos Arob was there. Kinyamal, the Kenyan, was there. I knew where the competition was coming from. It's always coming from up north, the Canadian. And the Canadian looked very legit to me. He has this running style that is just great to watch. 49.2, I think, was the first 400 meters. Crop was there, the Canadian. Sejadi made a move. You know, Emmanuel Wanyonyi surprised me today. He wasn't pushing the pace. I don't know, he wasn't, and it was shocking. It was almost like, what was going on? Is he gonna drop? What? In fact, at the 600, he was like 6th, 5th, fighting for position. Coming off the turn, I think he saw there is countryman Kinyamal struggling past him. And then he went for Jamel and a crop. And I thought he's going to settle for third. The man from Mount Elgon is not going to settle for anything other than victory. He reigns the two dudes from Algeria and Canada and tells them, I got this. You know, some of these things you watch, you realize he's matured. Emmanuel with us Wanyonyi has really matured. He's a gold medalist for a reason from Olympics, and now he's a Diamond League champ. How does he do it? He reminds me of Billy Conchella. Billy Conchella, the guy, the dude from Kilgoris, those sides of Maasai land. He used to toy with people until the last 50 meters. Today, there's a replica. There's almost like a playbook with Wanyonyi just telling the boys, no, 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 I got this. So there you have it, boys and girls. Emmanuel Wanyonyi, Faith, Babyface Cherotich, Captain Faith Kipyegon, Beatrice Chebet, and yesterday Amos Serem and Mary Mora in 800. I think Kenyans had a good weekend. If anything is to be celebrated after Olympics, here we are again. If there were medals, I think we needed a bag for this one. It's a great day. 142 for Wanyonyi, end of the season. And like I said, there's no records to be broken. I think Beatrice could have been legit, the 5K, but anything else was but. Let's get this thing to the crescendo. It's a crescendo of track and field. The climax, the closing ceremony was in Brussels, Van Damme Stadium. It was nice. It was great. Those are the only highlights I think I was excited about. Those are the things. I think Tobago, that Steeler today lost to Kung Fu Panda dude from UK, America. The guy with the bandana. He has Kung Fu. He's a Kung Fu boy in the 200. I think 19 something was the winning, 19.7. It was slow. I think Tobago is just tired, you know. I think everybody is. He's not the only one. Nothing there really. Tobago lost. It's the first loss since Olympics, so everybody will lose somewhere. But Wanyonyi surprised me. I have to say, if anybody surprised me, was Wanyonyi and Faith Cherotich winning the 3,000 steeplechase. Even Amos Serem. Remember these guys, they've always, people have seen them as second, third, or nowhere. So I'm happy for these guys. Reporting from Belgium, this is your friend. But before I go, I'm going to have a moment of silence, because today my local TV took time to remember the fallen angel, Rebecca Cheptegei. She was 33 years old, a mother of 2. To even make my day better and a great day is to see Wanyonyi, Emmanuel. He had an Adidas outfit. Adidas has taken an initiative to create awareness about what has befallen our young women in Kenya in the hands of you-know-who. So Adidas, Wanyonyi's logo with Adidas being the sponsor, had T-Rob's Angel. It's the organization I've been talking about. It moved me to appreciation. I went like that, because like that day I was telling you that in France, Paris, the mayor of France, Eldago, has dedicated a sporting arena in memory of Rebecca Cheptegei. Now I see Adidas has taken initiative to keep this, to shed light to the femicide and this trend that is destroying the souls of young athletes, young women athletes. and to bring that awareness to the front, or even on television. And NBC today had memory of Rebecca Cheptegei. Let's not forget that as we celebrate victories, some people are mourning. Rebecca Cheptegei is being laid to rest in Uganda today. I think so, Sunday over there. She was 33. She's gonna be buried as a soldier because she was in the military. She's gonna be married as an athlete because that's how I came to know about her. Some people know her as a mother, some people know her as a sister. But to me, she's a sister that I have never met. It still saddens me to know that at 33, Rebecca Cheptegei